Okay, my last part got cut off, which is weird because I was talking about Microsoft and then it got cut off. So I think they heard me talking shit about them and they remotely accessed my camera and they cut that shit off. I'm joking. I'm not serious. But what I'm saying is that what I meant to say before I go is that VR is going to get to the point where, like I said, within 10 years, it's Matrix style. Like, put the needle in the back of the head, full-time immersion. And if businesses were smart, which they're not because they're fucking dumb and greedy, I've never in my life known the existence of man to get to the point where it fights over fucking paper that has no properties, no currency, nothing being backed up by it at all. It's basically just a piece of fucking paper that the government's claim has value. It's not backed by anything hard, not backed by gold, not backed by diamond, not backed by silver, nothing. It's just fucking paper. And you got these companies being greedy and fighting over it. And it's like, you can improve your company, you can improve everybody else, you can improve people's lives, especially when it comes to like all this new technology and these VR that's coming out. VR can make a big jump if companies invest in it by actually paying their workers more per hour, so then they have the extra money to put back into the market. Because you got billionaires who sitting up there hoarding their cash and they're not putting it into the market. And they claim, oh, we're scared. You're scared. Bitch, you got motherfuckers sitting up there working at $9 an hour doing a $20 an hour job because you want to be greedy and they don't have the extra money to spend to put back into the economy and keep it going because you're afraid of a crash that you caused in the first place. So like I said, if VR is to take off, if technology is to take off, if we're going to be at the top, businesses have got to stop being stupid and greedy and start paying your employees more, paying us. We the ones who keep the economy going. We the ones who create jobs. You don't create jobs, okay? Oh, you don't create jobs. Trickle down economics don't work, okay? Reagan proved that trickle down economics don't work because when he tried it, we almost went fucking broke. Okay, and the Bush Senior had to actually raise taxes because we were fucking broke. But anyways, pay your people more. We the ones who invest in the economy. We the ones who keep the economy going. Give us more money, then we can take that money and buy some more VR shit. Buy some more. Dude, imagine if you was getting paid $16 an hour. And you was in a 2-parent home. It's like you and your significant other. Okay? All your bills are paid. Your kids are fed. You got clothes and food on. All that. And you got all this extra money. You can either use that to go on vacation and put money in other people's pockets. Like the people who works on these cruise ships or the people who work in these hotels. And then they gonna take that money. And then when they go on vacation, when they do something, they're going to put money in other people's pockets. And then when they do something, they're going to end up buying VR. Because now they got extra money. So now not only can they buy the VR headset, not only can they buy the VR controllers, but now they can buy the force feedback haptic suits. They can buy the Prio VR suits that can track your movement. They can buy the VR treadmills like the Catwalk and the Virtuous Omni and the Cyber Virtualizer. You don't realize consumers are your number one. You need them. But where do the consumers come from? Your workers. Your workers are the consumers. They're the ones who spend money and put money into the economy. They're the ones who keep it going. When we go broke, you go broke. Because we the ones who make you money. So not only are we buying your product, we're actually making your product. We're actually moving your product. We're actually unpacking and putting out your product. And we're selling your product. And we can't do that if you don't pay us good. Because imagine if everybody just decided one day, say, I'm going to stop working. The entire economy would crash. Now, if you create jobs, the economy wouldn't crash at all. If you got rid of all the CEOs and had them just stop making business decisions, it wouldn't affect anything. it will probably actually improve and make it better, because then each store can actually start doing its own thing and start coordinating with other motherfuckers who are at these plants and stuff like that. Like, oh, the CEO's quick. I'll say, okay, we still gonna just keep doing our dang thing. They're the ones who actually doing it. CEOs sit at the top and make dumb business decisions that actually cost the company millions of dollars and don't even realize it. Like I said, but if you put that money in our hands, if you actually pay us more, we can take that money, the extra money we got, and we can put it back into the economy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, is that VR will make a big step if people actually had the money to afford it, to put in there. Because the thing is, the more we spend on VR, the more we spend on technology, the better and quicker technology will get. So imagine if, like, say for instance, like HTC Vive, whole bunch of people bought HTC Vives, okay? HTC ended up making 110 million in the third quarter, okay? After they pay their employees, you know what they're gonna do? Well, I shouldn't say the third quarter, they probably make way more than that, but that's just an example. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna take all the extra money, they're gonna reinvest it into their technology to not only get better parts, probably made in America actually, but they're also going to get newer technologies. They're going to invest in their own people to actually get R&D teams moving and coming up with new ways to fix what they already have. And it's like the more money you have, the quicker you can improve on what you already got. But when you ain't got no money, you at stalemate. You see what I'm saying? So if we had more money, and I know you think that might seem off a subject, but imagine if we was getting paid more money, we would have more money to put into the economy to help it not only keep moving, but actually improve the speed of its movement. If we had got paid more money, matter of fact, if we been got paid more money, you know where VR would be at right now instead of where it's at now? We probably could have came out with the VR headset ages ago that actually worked. But because there was no sudden interest in it, or because people probably didn't have enough money or time to do it, they was focused on other stuff. We was focused on getting the economy fixed. But the economy never crashed in the first place because of greedy ass politicians and businessmen. We would be so far ahead right now in technology, it wouldn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But they too busy trying to spend our money, taking our money out of our pockets and putting it not only in their pockets, but improve technology to spy on you. Oh, let's make a better camera. Let's make a better microphone to spy on people. Let's make it better to where we can control the American people. Fuck that. How about let's make it better for them to live so they can spend more money and put more money into the economy? How about that? Get rid of the damn Federal Reserve, for good crying out loud. They ain't fixing shit. But like I said though, that's what you have to do in life if you want that better technology. I'm telling you, man. Like right now, what was the specs on that Vive? What was the specs on there? It was like, I think they said, yeah, oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. Like this guy right here, who's talking about using two 4K screens, one for each eye, at a refresh rate of 120 hertz. Do you know how much that headset would cost? Headset like that would be over $1,000. You probably looking at about $1,600 just for that. Now, here's the thing he's not thinking about. If you got to put an extra graphics card in your computer, that's an extra $699 just to get the GTX 1080. Okay, not only that, you got to actually put a CPU in that can handle 2 graphics cards of that power. Not only that, you probably got to add more RAM in. I don't know for sure. Not only that, but you got to buy a brand new power bank that can at least get 1,000 watts. because 500 watts ain't gonna do it. So you're basically spending, just to get a extra $1,600 headset, you basically have to spend another $2,000 to $3,000 just to get the computer to run the $1,600 headset. So why would you jump that far when it comes to like explanation of technology without thinking that? Because this dumbass thinking, oh, this is easy. Like, if you just get an extra $1,000 headset, all I gotta do is put in one extra graphics card and that's it. But see, this is how stupid you are. You're sitting up there making fun of somebody for sitting up there counteracting your claim and asking you to please explain it. But see, what you're not thinking of is, if you put in that extra graphics card, you gotta have the power to run the extra graphics card. You gotta have the motherboard to even run the extra graphics card. There's a whole bunch of stuff, extra stuff you gotta buy just to run the fucking graphics card. So that's just in order to run the headset. That's stupid. Man, like, you're not technology inclined. Just stay where you at. Like, I don't even have to be a genius to know that, okay, in order to run something that powerful, you have to build something that powerful. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But like I said though, what we're gonna start seeing right now is, and I'm gonna get together with my homeboys with this too, we're going to see a lot of people create new businesses, and I'm gonna tell you why. We're going to see a lot of new businesses starting up because of VR. VR basically opened the gateway to create a lot of businesses, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because of the simple fact that, say for instance, okay, let's go with a PlayStation. Let's use that as an example. You got the PlayStation VR, right? Now, you got the PlayStation VR, it's running good, it's running okay, but the controllers are garbage. So, let me check oh shit, I'm almost out of battery. So now, you're going to have companies who are going to make brand new controllers. Oh, I want more immersion. So now you're going to have companies who make new VR treadmills for the PlayStation. Oh, I want feedback. So now you're going to have companies make, and all this is going to come from people's basements and their garages. And these people's going to come out there and it's going to, basically you got one thing that's going to define America for the next several years. And we don't need greedy companies behind it. We need to have these businesses be small businesses. That's the only way we're going to improve, man. Let me go ahead and get, oh crap. But yeah, that's the thing. In order for us to improve, we got to take risks, and we got to start, like, we got to start paying people more at the bottom. Because think about it. If you pay, and I think this is the reason why businesses don't want to pay you shit. If you pay employees more, they can take that extra money and start their own businesses. These corporations don't want that shit. That's the reason why they're paying you little at the bottom, because they want you to work for them. They want to be the slave masters while you be the slave. They don't want you to become a master yourself. They don't want you competing with them, because you take money out their pocket so they can't get their Lamborghini. They don't want you to have a Lamborghini. They want one. And that's, to me, that's greedy and that's selfish. But right now it's not the time to do that, because with VR, we can actually use this to become the forefront in the world, man. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and start recording right there. Let me go ahead and upload that. We can do better. Got to do better.